What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, man. We got a few topics today, man. We're gonna go over. It's been a busy weekend of sports. You know, I like to talk about the sports and all that. I'm like, what is this? It's all good. But yeah, shout out. Another different thing going on too. Shout out Rolling Loud going on in my hometown, Inglewood. Hope everybody's being safe out there. Daughter's out there, man. Seems like she's having a good time. Hopefully, you know, she's being safe and being careful, and everybody else is too as well. You know what I mean? It's like kind of incident free right now. At least from what I hear and see. You know what I'm saying? You don't see everything, so you know. Hopefully everybody's cool out there. You know what I mean? Big music festivals, a lot of different people out there. You know what I mean? It's a recipe for disaster sometimes, but. You know, hopefully it's a good time for everybody that wants to do their thing out there. Do their thing out there in my hometown, man. I heard this, man. I follow the pages and stuff, and I just hear people talking about, man, it's so loud out here and this and that and other. I couldn't imagine like living back in, you know, my city, and it was just. I actually go enjoy the concert, you know, but you know, you got some people complaining, you know, about the noise and the bass and all that. Man, it looked like they got the stage facing the street, like they ain't damn near like you could just drive past and just go check that out. But anyway, yeah, moving on. I got like 2-3 topics, you know, I wanna kind of run through. First one is let's go John Morant, man. Come here, man, real quick. Come here real quick, man. So it's hard to realize, you know what I'm saying, like somebody is, you know, a public figure, a millionaire, in a sense, by contract wise and probably endorsements and things like that, and just so successful in their field at a young age, and it feels like they big bro, like John Morant is my big bro, but the reality is I'm old, he young, I've been there before. I ain't had the millions that he had, you know what I'm saying? I had opportunity. So that's one thing. But he just he came from a you know, how do you say it, a humble background. You know, like meaning I can't say if he was poor, broke, middle class, whatever, but I know it wasn't rich coming up as a kid and stuff. He had his dad in his life. Shouts out to his dad. Forgot his name. Looked like Usher. Shouts out to him. He still supports him during the games and stuff like that. A little background on John Morant. He's like pretty much looking to be. He damn near one of the faces of the NBA. Period. If he's on his way, he's probably on his way to be the face. Well, not the rate he's going, but he is on the track to be. He is on the track. I'm gonna talk to this. He is on the track to be the face. So number 2 draft pick, I think he went in that class with Zion, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me if I am or not in the comments. But I kind of remember that. One of the smaller colleges he went to, undersized guy. You wouldn't think he would win second. He just made a case for himself, especially in that what we're coming up on, March Madness, the tournament. So he made a name for himself. Came up, did that. So you move on. Second pick and draft pick did not disappoint. While Zion was being injured and hurt and showing spurts and showing stuff that he can do. John Morant was in the game. He got hurt sometime, and people were saying, man, you know, because this guy's electrifying, jumps out the gym. They were saying, man, you putting too much pressure on your legs and things like that. Like look at Derrick Rose and things like that. But he have a stint where he's hurt, but not to the extent of Zion. And I want to say he won the Rookie of the Year that year. You know, he just kept ascending. He's still ascending. He's just an all-star game. Now, he has a few incidents that are kind of trailing him. Two I didn't really know. I kind of heard of the one in Indiana. I'm gonna read them to you from ESPN. Kind of heard the one from Indiana. I never heard of the one in the summer at his house or close to his house or whatever, allegedly. So all the, all this is alleged, actually. But I'm gonna read the article from ESPN to kind of catch you up if you're not. So we're looking at 3 low-key incidents. You know what I mean? Let me get right. So I'm gonna go back that way. All right, so here we go. So from ESPN, Memphis Grizzlies point guard Ja Morant will not play in at least the next 2 games after his Instagram live video in which he displayed what appeared to be a gun while at a nightclub early Saturday morning. Oh, excuse me. I don't like reading like that, so let's back it up. In which a live video in which he displayed what appeared to be a gun at a nightclub early Saturday morning that prompted an investigation from the NBA. Oh, shoot. The Grizzlies announced Saturday Morant will be away from the team for the next 2 games, meaning he will not play Sunday against the Clippers or against the Los Angeles Lakers. Big LA game. They want to see it. Rolling live going on. Probably won't see it, you know what I'm saying? So, especially after what happened with the Lakers, that's another key. We're gonna tap into that real quick so I don't forget. Shannon Sharp been on his head, and I thought it was like just because he got into it with the Grizzlies on the court, but he ended up making up with his father. It was a weird situation. He ain't kicked out. He ended up making up with his father, but he was involved. It was crazy, but I thought he was just kind of like hating on him. But he really want to see him do well, and he don't. Shannon Sharp don't understand it because he come from a real humble background too. But I use humble instead of saying poor or anything, because we always rich in our soul. But he never kind of he said, once I got my scholarship and all that stuff, all that other stuff is out the window. You know what I'm saying? And especially my brother in the NFL. And get into that. So Morant began his Instagram live session at 5:19 a.m. Eastern. So 3 o'clock, or maybe 2, 3, maybe 4. No, I'm sorry, my math is off. 3. If they 2 hours behind, I'm so 5, 4, 3, 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. So 2, but maybe if they're 2 hours behind, 3 a.m. So yeah, I was 5 a.m. Eastern. I was Grizzlies 113-97 loss to the Denver Nuggets. The All-Star guard, who was shirtless and rapping along with the music, could have been holding a handgun with his left hand. Morant deactivated the post on his Instagram, Twitter accounts and on Saturday afternoon. In a statement, Morant said he takes full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire organization for letting you down. The statement read, I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning methods of dealing, I'm sorry, the little screen keep coming up. Methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being. Nike, who has signature shoe with line with Morant, backed Grizzly star in a statement Saturday evening, which is big because he kind of seamlessly got his shoe deal after Kyrie got dropped for what I don't know. So, but we'll say he wasn't meeting the status quo for whoever. So we appreciate Ja's accountability, and he is taking. This is Nike. We appreciate Ja's accountability, and we're taking and that he is taking time to get the help he needs. The statement read, we support this prioritization of well-being. Morant's video came in the wake of the Washington Post story published Wednesday detailing 2 incidents involving Morant this summer that resulted in police reports but no arrests. Police reports but no arrests. Key part. In the second incident, according to the police, interviews obtained, the Washington Post, a 17-year-old boy, which this is all alleged, but if this is true, like, you got a young cat. I mean, he's only like maybe 5 year difference from you, 4 year difference from you, but so you might have some kind of leg, but you gotta look at yourself as an adult, and him as a kid. 17-year-old boy alleged Morant emerged from his house with a gun in his waistband and his hand on the weapon after a fight between the boy and Morant during pickup basketball game in the game Grizzlies point guard backyard. The other incident was a confrontation with a mall security guard in a parking lot. A mall security guard in a parking lot. Now, I'm not gonna let nobody step to me crazy, but I also know I gotta move a certain way if I'm getting 200 M's, if I'm getting 100 M's, if I'm getting this. But if I'm just going to Walmart right now, Target right now, I don't have no security. I don't have this, that, and the other. Yeah, nobody's gonna disrespect me either, but I don't know what to say. And any and every allegation involving firearm has been fully investigated and could not be corroborated by Jim Tanner. So that's a quote by Jim Tanner, whoever that is. Morant's agent said in a statement in response to the Post story, this includes the NBA's investigation last month in which they found no evidence. The investigation stemmed from a post-game confrontation between acquaintances of Morant and the Indiana Pacers traveling party and after the Grizzlies, January 29th home win. Oh my goodness, this story. Okay. Home win after the incident which occurred by the Indiana team bus in the loading area at FedEx Forum, and was the first reported by athletic NBA security and investigators interviewing numerous eyewitnesses and reviewed the video surveillance following allegations made by the Pacers organization that a red laser, y'all, like, was pointed at the members of the Pacers from a sports utility vehicle in which Morant was a passenger. Now, keep in mind, we used to have those little red lasers when we was little kids and pointing them at everybody and stuff. That never was funny, but I don't know, they used to sell them everywhere. You get them, man. It was like a joke or something like that, but nowadays you never know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be grocery shopping and somebody shooting and stuff like that. It's and after you got into something and you getting a red laser pointing at you and stuff like that, but I don't know how they figured out what car came from it, he was in it and all that, but like I said, all alleged. All right, he substantiated that a post-game situation arose that was confrontational. Based on interviews that the evidence gathered, we could not corroborate that any individual threatened other than with a weapon, Bass told The Athletic, whoever Bass is. Certain individuals involved in the post-game situation and a related matter during the game that night have been subsequently banned from attending games in the area. If additional information becomes available, the league office will conduct further review. So there was some kind of something that substantiated that suspension. It had to be. So last but not least, Devontae Pack, one of the Morant's longtime friends, was banned from the arena after the incident. Pack was seated courtside next to Morant's father, T, that's his name, had stepped onto the court during a verbal altercation with the Pacers. Player in the third quarter game was escorted out of the seating area. The Grizzlies received more by arena security. The Grizzlies received more bad news on Saturday that with Brandon Clark's sidelined for the rest of the year due to an Achilles injury Achilles tear he suffered during the Friday loss. Memphis will also be out without Dylan Brooks for the Sunday for the Clippers. He received a 16th technical foul. I don't like that dude, like that, man. Came from the Pac-12, man, but I don't know what his new idea is in the NBA. Gritty player, but sometimes he get dirty. So 16 technical foul on the season Friday, resulting in an automatic 1-game suspension. So he got served that. So they're losing some of their star players, just on the strength of how to say it, because of the fact that they want to get this identity they want to be. And the Memphis Grizzlies is tough, man. Like they've always been a gritty team. They could be like the new Golden State. For years I've been saying that, but they just haven't got to that plateau. I don't know if it's not the perfect mixture with the coaches and all, but they got the squad now. They just got to stay healthy. I don't hear none of this stuff from Jaren Jackson. I don't hear none of this stuff from different players on the Grizzlies. But now we're starting to hear it about Ja. You're starting to hear stuff dirty. Dylan Brooks, you starting to just hear, and don't get me wrong, Memphis, I don't know. I've been there just recently. I don't know. I didn't go past the arena, so I don't know if the arena is in the heart of Memphis. Whatever it is, tough inner city. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get out of that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, meaning, you playing basketball, you're a professional. Do what professionals do. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice place or whatever it is. Go to training. Yep. You know, technical difficulty, battery, memory full, whatever it is. You know, we working what we got over here. You know what I'm saying? Let me straighten this up. But yeah. So back to what I was saying. You go to this, you go to that. Whatever it is. You know, let's be real. Majority of these kids haven't had this much money in a long time. I'm not saying money is a big factor, but it is a factor. Haven't had this much money ever in their life. Seen more money than they can. They're still young. They want to get down. Like some like me to get down. Have fun. Party. Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I'm nowhere in the financial bracket of these kids, but I've been in the Navy since I was, I joined at 18, pretty much graduated, joined the Navy. I'm growing up in there. So 18, 19, 20, 21, I'm in the Navy. I'm still young. My peers that's in high school that didn't enlist, they're going out, they're having fun, they're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Now you're a millionaire. You probably bring the party to you and do these type of things, but you're still young. These kids are coming out of college when they're done. If that, some of them going overseas, some of them doing this, some of them doing that. By the time they get to the league, they're 19, 20, 21, serving the same kind of, or getting that success. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but you see a lot of different, because you see a lot of different players that's still young, under 25 and under, that don't have these kind of issues. Or maybe it's not being reported or whatever it is. You don't see them in the news as much. It's just unfortunate you see this young man in the news so much, alleged, you know, true or not, it's just a bad light on him. And I'm glad he made a statement. He is not being quiet and being kind of like standoffish to it. Because guess what, man, you know, at the end of the day, the dude has a good father in his corner. He has a good, seem like, support system. Man, you know, father been around, been helping him with all of this for years. So I know he's in his ear chirping, hey, you gotta calm down. No matter how his father is, you know, you gotta relax. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. John Morant's taking that time, the suspension, to get his stuff right, and I think that's the best situation. Now, I don't care if you got 200 million, 300 million, you got 1 trillion. I don't care. You're not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna be perfect. You're gonna need a good support system. You know, now the video that surfaced after all these allegations, I don't condone the 17-year-old thing. That's a kid that's you supposed to be, like, you know, showing a good example to. But like I said, it's all alleged. But if it is, man, stuff gets spicy on the basketball court. But in no reason you should be bringing out a burner. You know what I'm saying? If that's true, you shouldn't be doing that. Another situation, and then there's two sides to a story. There's the truth and the false part, and then there's everybody else's part. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you gotta move better. Just like Shannon Sharp saying. And I look back And it's not hating. He was really just, I think he really, really wants his man to do good. And you know what I'm saying? This will be sad if this talent is wasted, man, because there's such a good talent. He's already like pretty much on the top of the league, one of the league faces, you know what I'm saying, one of the most popular players and stuff. And so again, I'm not making youth an excuse, but 20, 21, 22, been working hard all his life to get here. He's starting to celebrate, maybe celebrating around the wrong people. If he's around the right people, his friends is the right people, they need to check him. My homie just checked me, man, like, I'm in the Navy, I ain't gonna let you do this, I ain't gonna let you do that. Man, threaten me to, they gonna put hands on me if I try to do it, you know what I'm saying? And I look back and I was like, man, what's up with this? But it's my decision, my choice. I'm grown, I'm a man. I ain't no man, I'm 19, 20. I'm a grown by adult standards in the United States, but I'm still learning. I'm still doing this stuff, but they don't want to see me fail. They want to see me succeed, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't put a buffalo nickel in their hand, you know what I'm saying? They're saying, hey, you one of the ones that made it out. Somewhat like keep on your path, you know what I'm saying? And here I am, you know what I'm saying, 24 years later. So, I always appreciate that. I always appreciate the homies for that, you know what I'm saying? The ones that did that, the ones that didn't care, it is what it is. Again, I still have to put my stuff in my own hands. But John Morant, man, you need, he probably ain't gonna see this at all, but he just need that right support system around him, you know what I'm saying? Whether all this stuff is true or not. The video I saw, you can go look at it, whether the gun is real or not, you know what I'm saying? He just, brought it up real quick and put it down. And I get it, man, he dancing and stuff, man. Hey, you in the club or wherever you at, even if it's your private residence or whatever, you're gonna wanna have some kind of protection around you and stuff. I don't know if he grabbed somebody or what it is, but he showed it, but I just don't get all this stuff. But then again, I get being young. If they had live streams back when I probably would live stream, I'd put it where I'm at, the location. You can find me if you want to find me, you know what I'm saying? Now, these people with money, they got more different people are hungry out here, you know what I'm saying? So one, we know you partying. Two, if your location is there, we know where you at. So, three, you pull up blick a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, at minimum, they got one blick, so what we gonna bring? You know what I'm saying? So, it's just not smart, you know what I'm saying? It's just not smart. And it sucks because you want to enjoy your life like everybody else, you know what I mean? But you different than us, you know what I'm saying? You different than us, and that could be not fair, but I think it's good. But one thing I want to say in his defense, though, man, you know what I'm saying? He has time to recover from this, and it's just a bad look. I hope it's not true, but it's just one of them things, man. Come up, man. Get some better people around you. You don't have to eliminate the people that's around you, but get some more better people around you. Get some support. Get some mentors, man. You know what I'm saying? That can keep you level-headed, like keep you where you need to be. You know what I mean? Let's tell you, hey, youngster, no, you might not want to move over there. They might tell you something you don't want to hear, but you need to hear. You know what I mean? So you got that. Yeah, man. So just man. Ja, let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. One of my favorite players, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I was buying anybody jersey outside the Lakers, jersey outside my favorite player jerseys, I'm gonna get a Ja Morant jersey. You know what I'm saying? I just wish y'all had a better pattern. I might get the Vancouver Grizzlies one or something. I don't know, but yeah, man. You that dude, you him, man. You him. So, man, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Get it back right, I believe you can do it, man. So yeah, just yeah, man, let's see you do better, man. Let's see you do better. You got too many people depending on you, and you gotta depend on yourself too, man. You know what I'm saying? So depend on yourself like you always been doing. But yeah, man. Whew, man, that was a long, touchy one, feely one, you know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, we believe in you all here, Ja. So let's go. Hopefully you take care of that situation. But let me see. Let me do this unboxing real quick. You know what I mean? Real quick. the gray box. Gray cement right there. Might be some cool grays, you know what I'm saying? And size 10. You know what this means. Check that paper out. And we got folded these nice, huh? You know, knock the camera over. Oh, they got these covered up. Good. All right. Yes, sir. Some cool grays, 6s. I love them 6s. They're comfortable, man. They're comfortable. Love them 6s. John, that's why we need you, man. You got that Nike shoe deal, man. We need more kids coming out that's wearable, like look like something. You know what I'm saying? Unless you hooping and shout out to him, man. You've been doing your thing for that, man. So, yeah, bottoms, icy bottoms. You know what I'm saying? So always look for imperfections. And I can already see a little gap right here, but it's all good. Like the gray that's suede on the front, so people stepping on you and stuff, you can clean that off easily. I just don't like that nylon. That nylon, yep, right there, because it's gonna be hard to clean off when it's time to clean that off. I'm just going to throw the whole thing in the washer or something. It's a nice shoe. It's a nice shoe, yo. Yeah, I know a lot of shoes been available. It's easy peasy to get these. I hit these at 7:30. Oh wow, okay. Some little dirt spots right there. Come on, Nike or Jordan Brand or whatever. Where we at with where am I at? Yeah, some little marks right there. You can see it in the camera, but I mean easily cleanable. But how they got marks on the new shoe? And this leather though around the shoe is just really crazy. It's really clean. It's that plush leather. You can tell because of the little wrinkles and rumples, and it's tough where it needs to be. It's soft where it needs to be. So yeah. So we got them Jordan 11s, or excuse me, Jordan 6s. Sorry, Jordan 6s. Cool grays. Yep. So those gonna be what they call it, undead stock sometime soon. So yeah. One thing the last thing I want to say about John Morant, man. You know, we say all this bad stuff. I mean, social media, there's tons of stuff that he does good, man. Whether it's tipping waitresses or, you know, helping out the youth, helping out the elderly. Like he go in there and he do his thing. So I see it. You know, you shouldn't record everything you do, but it's good to sometimes let the people know they record everything you do that's negative. So record the stuff you do that's positive, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So. Yes, you can tell the young man has a good heart, man. You know, just hope he get back on the right track. Hopefully, if you know, if he's innocent, all this stuff comes out that he is innocent and move forward. But yeah, shout out John Morant, man. You know, hopefully you get over all this stuff, man. Till the next time I talk to y'all, man. Take care of each other. Be safe. Inglewood though. Oh, pull back to Inglewood and long live D-Mac, long live Pooh Bear. Inglewood though.